The following presentation is brought to you by the Realm Network.
Try to shut you up, but all I get is carried away, carried away.
Hi guys, and welcome to Mr. versus Mrs. LoGrasso versus LoGrasso right here on the Russo brand on the Realm Network. I'm Noel LoGrasso. I'm the Mrs. part. This is my husband, Mr. Big Vito LoGrasso, Mr. part. Vito.
Can I say something? Can I say hello to the people? Can I say hi to my fans?
I was just about to say, do you want to start it off? Don't be aggressive. You're fans.
Hey guys, how you doing? Big Vito brand coming to you live, baby, live, baby. We're taping. We're doing our thing. You know, we are TikTok famous right now. I don't have 20, but I have 25 followers. So dinner won't be ready for tonight. Anyway,
you have more than that now. You got, in 1 week, you got 100 followers, but I do have to say to you, congratulations on the 50,000 stupid views on your one TikTok video. That was ridiculous. Like, we just do it for fun, and then you just randomly got 50,000 views.
I'm not doing this profession, you know what I mean? I'm doing it for a good time, a hobby and shit, you know what I mean? You know.
Was there something that you wanted to lead off with, Quarantina?
Well, you know, guys... Gotta tell you, I'm a little, worried about something. I think maybe you guys can help me.
Well, can I interject one more thing? Because we always start the show off in the same way, and you lost again. You lost last week's debate. You only had like less than 30% of the vote last
guys?
week.
Okay. I'm the BIGV.
Oh, no.
If you want to be with me, you guys got to vote for me to be with the BIGV.
This is not even good, right?
All right, we should just shut up, all right? Now, here's the thing. Week after week, we have these debates, and we do the show on the Realm Network. We do for the Big Vito brand, you know. And I do these things, and, you know, I'm not getting rich off it. But my reputation, you know, as a shaker, baker, candlestick maker, okay, it's taking a little bit of a hit because I keep losing these stupid friggin' things, and I don't understand why. I think this is calculated. I think the Russians are involved, okay, and I want to know how I lose every week.
Well, honey, your views are just a little different than everybody else's. Like, you're just not normal.
Erroneous!
I don't even know what that means.
Erroneous.
I don't know what that means. You're just not normal.
Wedding crashes.
Okay, all right, but that has nothing to do with the fact that you lose the vote every week.
Wedding crashes.
I know. You lose the vote every week, V.
It's ridiculous that I lose every week.
But honey, I can't change the way people perceive you. Now, do you want the rest of the news?
Go ahead.
You've now lost another 4 in a row, and you have to do another fulfillment of the punishment. And I'll give you a week to recover, but next week you're going to have to do a line during the entire show of princess shots. That's an alcoholic beverage that's nobody strong.
Voted on that.
Yeah.
We're gonna put a vote up.
You got to do princess shots, guys. If you want Vito to do princess shots, let me know. It's the strongest drink in a princess shot glass that you can find.
All right, now. For you guys to vote, you vote no this time, and it's okay. Don't vote for her.
You want to do princess
jock sniffers.
Listen, babe, if you want to make it worse, you have to do princess shots in a dress.
Listen,
in a princess dress. Oh, you could wear my Anna dress from Frozen. No. It's there waiting for you to wear. Well, then you should probably just do princess shots.
Why don't we just have this just
be having a seizure?
I don't understand how
Should I stick my cell phone in your mouth so you don't swallow your tongue?
This is terrible.
I'm concerned about you.
This is terrible. I don't understand it.
Do you want to know what this week's debate is, Mr. LoGrasso?
Go ahead, tell me.
Well, it's taken out of a page out of our own personal lives because I play video games and Mr. LoGrasso does not. Occasionally he'll play things like, what do you play? Price is Right, and like he plays slot machines, but like he does not play video games. And this week, when we moved, I gave my video games away to the kids because I had a lot to move and I heard a lot of crying about being poor and no entertainment, being poor college students. So I gave my games away to the kids. And because we're quarantined and I'm bored, I wanted to get an Xbox, and Vito said no. Subsequently, my brother and sister bought me an Xbox and I'll be here this week. However, I digress. Vito would not allow me to buy an Xbox. His argument is adults should not play video games. Now, I'm pro video games. I think anything that you do to have fun and relax is okay for you to do as long as you're not a weirdo or like a pedophile or something. But Vito says adults should not play video games. I don't know what he expects the rest of us to do with our spare time. That's the debate today. Should adults play video games? Con. Should adults play video games? Pro. Mr. LoGrasso, as always, I give you the floor.
Should you be outside enjoying the sun and
Quarantine.
playing ball? No, we're not quarantined.
We are quarantined.
We are not.
Quarantined. We are not quarantined. How are we not quarantined? We're in a pandemic. You can't go outside and play ball.
I go out.
You're an idiot.
This is so stupid.
It might be stupid,
You know, okay,
but when you're
here's
quarantined,
another
what are
thing.
you
Here's
supposed
another
to do?
You know, video games are addictive, okay? People sit there. Grown men sit there. Women sit for hours. They don't go out.
You can't go out. We're in a pandemic.
Yeah, but before that, they don't go out.
Who cares? Why do you have to go out? Why do we have to go out? You have this thing where you like have to go out. Why? Why do you have to go out? Listen, I can't drive. Okay? No, seriously.
Okay.
I hate him on most days. I can't drive. Right?
Yeah.
You're away in the evening. You go away to autograph signings. Do I go? No. I stay here. So what am I supposed to do? I can't always call an Uber. It's not like they can just put my wheelchair in or whatever. And, you know, I need that to be out in public because I only walk a little bit.
Because I'm the BIGV.
But that has nothing to do with any of this
From the
conversation.
LOG.
This pandemic and quarantine is the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
You are
And
so
I
lucky
almost
to be-
died of a stroke and sepsis.
You're so lucky to be here. It's not even funny.
Please, I just want to go to Lily Fox's house, please. Please. Can I just go?
How about this? Okay? Since my wife is complaining,
I'm not complaining. You're
And-
not debating. You're talking about BIGV and the LOG, ABC. I don't know
because
what
I'm
it
from
is.
the LOG.
What is the LOG? What even is that?
LOG.
But what is it?
It's a place.
Where?
Can't tell you because you'll find me.
No, I can't. I can't go out. You can go all you want. Are you going to give an actual reason why a video game is a bad thing?
Number one, video games, okay? You spend hours upon hours, and it was the ruination of kids and ruination of what you grew up on, going out to play, going outside, having a good time, having a life outside the house. There are people who just sit hour after hour, day after day, playing video games.
Okay, but what's wrong with that? Okay, number one, video games is not like they were when, you know, you were a kid and it was fucking Pong, okay? Don't lie. Don't lie. Your Tiger King ass was playing Pong. Don't lie to me. And Space Invaders? Did you not play Space Invaders?
I hated that game.
Really? Because it seems to me, when we went to the Throwback Arcade at
Here we
Disney,
go, here we
when your
go.
brother Larry was here, you were like, oh, they got Space Invaders! And you ran into the arcade, and you played Space Invaders. I don't even say you played with anybody else.
I gave my brother 2 quarters so he could play.
No, you played.
2 quarters.
And then you financially supported your brother's Space Invader habit. Because you gave him 2 quarters. By the way, nothing
He was
at
on
Disney cost you-
vacation.
Okay. So, right now, video games are social interaction. Mr. LoGrasso, how many hours a day do you spend on Facebook?
Half hour at most.
Really? Because I seem to recall that you and Presto were in a pretty long Facebook war this morning. You actually have what you call Facebook wars, do you not, Mr. LoGrasso?
Yeah, I did. You know what? Because that was the guy who lied about last week's podcast because he's on quarantine with his wife and he's in love all of a sudden.
That was 2 weeks ago. You're losing track. Do you know why? Your mind's not sharp. Do you know why? You're not playing video games.
No, because he's still a jerk. And he thought, oh, Vito, your wife wasn't even here, son. All right? Who picked up the slack?
You already lost this
debate. Whose sleeve were you crying on, at the grill, at the country club?
You already lost this debate. We're talking about video games now. Vito, video games are good. You have social interaction. They connect to the internet. You can put on a headset. You have a conversation. Look at Nick G. He plays video games and he talks to his friends back in Philly. And that's how they interact and can do things together. Right. You can play sports that way. It's good for your hand-eye coordination. It's a proven fact that it is good for your hand-eye coordination and it keeps you sharp.
I'm a hands-on guy, right?
Yeah, I know. Every night. So, also, too, if you recall, when I went through rehab, remember what they had me do?
No.
I had the iPad and they had me play video games because it gets your coordination back and it makes your mind work and it makes connections. So it's also a great educational tool. Do you like sports? Yes. There are plenty of sports games you can play. And at a time like this where everything is shut down and you can't play any sports games, actual games, you can play sports video games. Are you doing in-the-house board? Stop it! Do you know what ESPN showed on Friday night?
No, what did they show?
Basketball. Do you know how they showed that?
How?
They played a video game because there's no basketball. They played NBA 2K20 on ESPN. So you could actually watch basketball again. Do you see how video games are helpful and important to you? You personally. You! Is this because you cheat at video games and you're butthurt about it?
Who said that lie?
Everybody that's ever played a game with you. You know that you do. Remember the time you were playing the Price is Right video game and you were sitting next to the computer and you looked up a refrigerator and we called you out on it? The fam called you out on it and you were like, why would you be looking up a refrigerator? That's what the Price game was. And you said, because I was going to buy the refrigerator. But you had just bought one 6 months before.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
Do you remember you had brain injury and you don't remember correctly?
I don't have a brain injury. Well, I mean, I guess maybe you count that.
You did.
But that's not what happened. And it wasn't then.
Oh, babe. You just look to come on here every week and bury me.
I just like using my lawyer skills that I never got to use because I've never been a lawyer.
All right. And then, okay, you want all of my loyal fans to jump on your bandwagon.
Listen, I don't have fans, okay?
You don't have fans?
None.
No, that's because you stole all of mine.
No, I don't have any. Anybody that I talk to is a friend. Nobody's my fan. Everybody's my friend. I just talk to people because I'm a normal person. I'm just like, normal. I mean, not really.
For me, you wouldn't be on the Realm Network.
We had this debate before. You lost that one too.
If it wasn't for the BIGV from the LOG, you wouldn't be on.
I don't know what any of that means, but Vince Russo gave me my job on Podcast One and the Realm Network. We had that debate.
And why? Because you're my wife.
Do you know I met Vince before I met you? Cyberspace Wrestling in New Jersey. True story. He probably doesn't remember it, but I
probably don't, right? So it doesn't even count.
Doesn't.
Hi, we're on cyberspace. Don't be a jerk, really.
You know what?
What?
All you do is make fun, and I give actual facts and points.
I'm giving you facts. If it wasn't for me, it wouldn't be on the Russo brand.
So, when the Xbox comes here this week, are you going to play it?
No.
You know that's a lie, because once you find out that there's games on there you want to play, you know you're going to play it. You know you'll be the first one going, yo, they got Whammy on here? You know when you see that you can download basketball games, you're going to be on that thing like white on rice.
Never.
I will bet you money I will see you on that Xbox. I will bet you money.
I ain't going to be near the Xbox, girl.
Vito, you're totally going to... Vito, you have no argument other than what people don't go outside and we're in a pandemic. So now what's your next point? I gave you hand-eye coordination. It helps with stroke rehab, social interaction, entertainment without causing
Did
any
you also
trouble
tell
or
the
grief.
people what else you're giving me? A headache.
I finally figured out what I heard outside. We have the tiki umbrella up and it's raining. That's what I heard. Okay, that was totally separate from the show. Sorry, it was bothering. Can't be in the house board. Vito, you go on TikTok every day, correct?
Yeah, been going. I've been doing it.
What's the point for that?
To get the brand out there, to say hello to people.
But you have fun on there, right?
I have fun.
And that's what you do for your enjoyment, correct?
Well, because it's funny videos.
Do you have to be outside to do it?
Yes.
Do you have to have equipment to make it work, like a phone?
Yeah, we use a phone.
Okay, so basically, that's the same as a video game. It's an enjoyment. You don't have to be outside to do it. There's really no actual one-on-one interaction. There's no physical interaction, and you need equipment to do it. You're basically playing a TikTok video game. This argument has been going on, by the way, for years. So we really need you guys to really, really vote. And if Vito's wrong, he will never say a thing to me again about video games.
Right.
If I'm wrong, I will never say, hey, Vito, come here and look at this video game ever again. Because I do frequently do that.
Thank you.
I go, hey, look, Vito, you can actually be Jason Voorhees in this game and kill people. And Vito goes, like he thinks something's wrong with me.
Okay.
But it's not, because it's cool, because I can do stuff I can't do in real life. And that's another thing. You know, Vito, it may be the fact that you've been able to go and do things in real life that other people have not been able to do, i.e. WWE Superstar. With video games, other people can take a little piece of that experience and get to be their own WWE Superstar. Well, you got to do that. I was never a WWE Superstar.
Right.
So I get to do that through a video game. But you were never an NBA star. You played basketball like I was.
You're treading water now. Now
you were never an NBA.
No, hold on. You're getting.
You were
You're
never.
getting heated now.
But you were never an NBA superstar. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right?
Yes.
Then you woke up and you weren't. I want to hear you say it. Can you tell me that you were an NBA superstar? Don't cross nothing. Can you tell me you were an NBA superstar? And I don't want to hear you played in Madison Square Garden because that don't count.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me? I think he's lying again this week, folks. I think he's lying again. Friends. Because I don't have fans. You're all my friends. Fans. Fans, my ass. Were you an NBA superstar? I wish you guys could see his hands are all spread out because I won't let him cross his fingers. Were you an NBA superstar?
Yes.
What team did you play for?
The Knicks.
You're wrong. You may have worn knickers, but you were never a Knick. Well, you can't tell the truth. You want these people to vote for you, and you honestly have something stuck up your butt about you're not getting.
Just vote.
But if they vote for you, you have to be honest. I'm telling the truth. You're telling
I am
people
honest.
you were a New York Knick.
I was.
When?
Back in the day.
What day?
It was back in the day.
What day?
We just go old school here. We just talk like that.
Back in the day of your imagination, eh?
Yeah.
You were never a Knick. You played basketball, yes, in high school. And on your free time. But you were not in the NBA. So if you wanted to be in the NBA, which I'm married to him, so I know he wanted to be in the NBA. If you wanted to be in the NBA, if you wanted to be in the NBA, now you could sit down at our brand new shiny Xbox that my brother and sister so kindly sent as a gift for me in quarantine, and you could be on the Knicks team. You, Vito LoGrasso, could be a Knick, and not in your imagination, on your television screen with the power of Xbox. Vito, no, you weren't. You were not a Knick.
I was the 13th man. I just didn't get any time, but I was on the Knicks.
You're fucking lying. You are lying. I'm married to him. Every week we do this show. Every week he tells a lie. There has not been a week. And then he goes, won't you guys vote for me? Because you are not telling the truth. How can they trust that you're actually firm in your beliefs if you're telling people you were the 13th man?
I was the 13th man.
Were you the
I just
sixth
didn't
Beatle too?
I just got garbage time. But you know, things are hard in the NBA.
Where's your NBA contract? Don't say you lost it because you still have every contract from wrestling
It's
you
with
ever
the
had.
WWE contract.
Nope, seen those. It's not there. We just went through your stuff.
No, we didn't.
Hi, we did.
No.
Do you think making a stupid face is going to make your lie any better? You're just building it bigger. What did you get paid to be on the Knicks? Let me be honest with you. Is it the New York Knicks or is it like the South Jersey Knickerbockers?
They paid me the minimum back then. It was $335,000.
You did not make $335,000 as a
Back then,
pretend Nick.
Yeah.
No, you didn't make that. They may have made that. You didn't make that. And there's no Knicks contract, and you've never... Oh, Alexa, was Vito LoGrasso on the Knicks?
I don't know that.
Alexa, was Vito LoGrasso a basketball player?
No, Bill is not a basketball player.
Thank you!
Was Vito LoGrasso a wrestler, Alex?
You got to say its name first. Alexa, who is Vito LoGrasso?
Vito Joseph LoGrasso is an American actor and former professional wrestler, best known for his work in World Championship Wrestling as Big Vito and more.
Alexa, stop!
No Knicks.
Okay, hold on.
No Knicks. It said, did not say you were basketball.
Here is the answer. Best known for my work in World Championship Wrestling in WWE. I wasn't best known for my NBA career.
That's bullshit! You didn't even let it finish. 1, 2,
No,
it doesn't say that.
It just said it right there. Best known for. I wasn't
being an actor and being in WCW is what you're best known for.
Yes, but that I wasn't best known for being on the NBA with the Knicks being the 13th man.
Because you weren't. I'll Google it. Since Alexa was very accurate in saying you weren't.
Alexa, did my
girlfriend?
girlfriend call?
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
The hell's that supposed to mean? Was
She knows
Vito LoGrasso
She knows I played
on the New York Knicks? Now the truth comes out. P.S. It says you were billed from Staten Island. Does that mean you're actually from Staten Island, or is that just another lie? Nope. All of this is pro wrestler. Nothing.
Baby, I go way back in the day. Maybe they don't go back that far back.
Nothing. These are all Vito LoGrasso. It must include the Knicks. Nothing.
Baby, it's got to be way back in the day.
Babe, you're listed on the notable people from Staten Island. Guess what it says? Wrestler!
Baby,
It does not say Vito LoGrasso was on the Knicks. You lied again, Vito. You lied again.
It's a total outrage, okay?
I'm totally outraged that you can't tell the truth.
Okay.
Folks.
Alexa.
I can't.
Do I have a girlfriend?
I'm happily single.
I think Alexa just hit on you. This is disgusting me.
Vote for Vito.
No. This is not. This is where you really construe this improperly.
Oh God.
Let me explain to you why. Because it's probably fucking TikTok. Let me explain to you why you do this. Because it's not a vote for Vito. It's a vote for what's correct. It's a vote for what's right. And can you please tell Danny J that we are busy? Thank you. We are voting for, by the way, I don't vote. I know you do. I saw you do it. I don't vote on this. I let everybody else vote on it because I create the vote. I'm unable to vote.
I didn't vote on it.
Mm-hmm. So you do. Anyway, so here's the thing. A vote for you is not a vote for you. It's a vote for the statement you're defending.
Right.
So I'm saying that it's okay for adults to play video games. It's a good relaxing activity. It's good with the hand-eye coordination. It stimulates your brain. It's good for social when you do a team speak situation. That's my argument. Yours is vote for me. I'm Vito LoGrasso, formerly of the Knicks. That's not an argument.
Guys, vote for me.
But that's... Listen, guys. Like, I can't anymore. And I'm quarantined with him. And I literally can't. I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, I don't know how long this is going to last. I'm just stuck in the house.
Remember,
with
like
this.
today, like we were watching the old videos, old rap videos, And who's my favorite? Where did it all start out on the streets, right?
Biggie Smalls on
Biggie
the streets.
Smalls, right? And the guy was saying, "Is this what you want to see, people? Is this what you want to see? Me and Big Boy, Skull Von Cross."
He didn't say Skull.
He did.
Now you were rapping with Biggie
He's
Smalls.
a rapper too.
You were a rapper the same way Randy Savage was a
Rapping
rapper.
with Biggie Smalls back in the day.
Theo, how many lies are you going to tell in one episode
I
of Mr.
was rapping with Biggie Smalls.
So far, you've been a rapper. You've been in the Knicks. What else did you do that we don't know about?
Shaker, baker, candlestick maker.
I've never seen you bake anything in your life.
Bitch, I can bake.
Bitch, bake me something now.
No, I'm tired.
Yeah, that's what I thought. What else did you do? Were you like a snake handler, a belly dancer?
I was a stripper.
I know that one. You got your goddamn stripper glitter all on my computer keyboard. Vito, maybe next week we should just have a debate. Who is the real Vito LoGrasso? Is he just Vito
Alexa,
LoGrasso?
who is the real Vito
No,
LoGrasso?
seriously, send help. Send help. I'm going to kill him. I can't stay in
Alexa?
the house with him anymore. You killed her. She died. She died. She ran away. Vito, can you just give your defense on why you don't think people should play video games so that I can please go lay down because you give me a hand?
All right. I'm going to end this like this. Vote for the BIGV from the LOG. That's it.
That's you could literally see the scene from Scanners where the guy's head explodes right now. You could literally see it.
I'm the BIGV
I can't do any
from the
more quarantine.
LOG.
I can't do it.
Do you want to dance with me?
I don't want to dance with him.
BIGV.
You're not a Nick. You're not a whatever else you claim to be.
Oh my God. Being with you, I'd be nobody. Nothing. Okay?
No, you are something because you have me. Thank you. You and your fans.
Close the show.
Guys, I apologize on behalf of the Russo brand, Realm Network, and the one person that actually runs the Big Vito brand. Oh, yeah, you edit and do all that too, right?
I do.
I have never. You can't even edit your own
Hold on
TikTok.
a second. I do it when I go to the studio.
I've never seen you in the studio.
Girl, I go to the studio. I work on my stuff, my songs.
Guys, my end of the argument is it's okay to play video games when you want to. If you enjoy it and you have a good time and it's your social interaction with people and it's your fun, go ahead and play it. Vito's end of the argument is he was a New York Knick. He rapped with Biggie Smalls. He bakes in his spare time and he just wants you to like him. And he's from some mythical land called the LOG. I'm going to have to take him for an MRI when this is over because there's obviously more wrong with his brain than we ever suspected. All right, can we end this? So, guys, that's your choice to vote. Go ahead and vote on Twitter. I always get stuck on Twitter. We have too many things to start with a T. Twitter, you can vote. We have a poll running up. It comes from Magic T Spiller. You'll also see it on at the Big Vito brand. Go ahead and vote for who you support. Video games are good, and Vito was in Notorious B.I.G.'s camp. I don't know. I don't really understand him, and I'm really going to take it for an MRI. So go ahead and vote there. You can check us out on Instagram at the Big Vito brand. Check us out on TikTok. We're doing some amazing things in our time quarantine. That's at the Big Vito brand, too. Vito already has some videos that have, 20,000, 50,000. We're looking to break viral in this thing. And we're having a good time doing it. So join us doing that. And what else? Oh, Man Cave. You want to tell us a little bit about Man Cave since it's a new show on twitch.tv/the Big Vito brand. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's a couple guys getting together, Danny J, and myself, and whoever else wants to come on the show. We talk about man stuff. When the wives are out doing their aerobics, their Pilates, kitchen
Playing
work,
video games
and video. So we go and we talk about some good old-fashioned man stuff that sometimes you don't get to talk about. There's some good topics. They're clean topics. You have a lot of fun. Check out the Man Cave, guys.
And we are working on putting together a new show with Vito and I, since this is now exclusively here at the Realm Network. So if you have something you want to see me and Vito do, let us know, because we are working on a
DM
couple
us.
things. Yeah, DM us. We're working on a couple things that we
Just
might
don't
wanna
call me
do.
when I'm in the studio. You know, 'cause I'm mixing.
Well, our studio will be finished soon. I'm working on
No, my
it.
other studio.
Oh, and that's another thing. We're not going to just have one new studio. What are we getting?
Should have the big Vito brand get big.
Two. We're getting an
Get
entire
large.
TV studio in the house as well as a podcast studio. So we're going to have like the living large, and we're getting there. We're getting there. We've been working on it, but it'll be there soon. Now we have quarantine time. We have even more time to do that. So guys, be safe. Be well. Make sure you subscribe to us on twitch.tv/the Big Vito brand to see all kinds of new programming, and we will catch you back here next week on Mr. vs. Mrs. Bye-bye.
Good morning.